So what's up? And I know it's been a minute, but guess what? I'm back with a video. Anyways, with today's video, I just want to have a little girl talk. Like, let's get into it. Let's talk. Let's chit chat. The plan was to do Zoom and Twitch and all that, but honestly, we're gonna say that if I'm down the road. I'm gonna wait to do all that. Yeah, but let's get into it. Okay, so to kind of stay on track, I kind of created some key. Ooh, why is my lighting so bad? Okay, I kind of created some key points on girl talk and just some stuff to talk about. So let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Let's get into it. So let's talk about the first thing is my 2023 recap so far. Okay, so I brought in my new year with my family, with my friends. I did get a new dog. Her name is Fendi. She is the most precious thing in the world to me. She is my heart. She is very spoiled, and I definitely need to do some videos on the side about how it is dealing with her and training her and our little moments. I am a Stillman alumni. I graduated in 2021. Technically, I graduated in 2020, but COVID or whatever. So I kind of walked across the stage in 2021. Then I celebrated homecoming with my line sister and my other line sisters, and I saw some old friends, and it was nice to see everybody all grown up and just living their life and working on their careers and moving on to next steps. And it was just great to see their recap and just really see what kind of made me the person that I am today. I do live in this area where it's like small town. It's not really much here, but it is little small things, but just have to make the best of what you have. And I did find a new wine place that was pretty great and still amazing. I can't wait to try it out with my best friend, and I'm definitely gonna vlog our experience because we love a little wine and girl talk, okay? And then I celebrated my sorority, which is Alpha Kappa Alpha. We celebrated our anniversary, which was definitely amazing. A lot of us got together, some of us didn't, but we do plan to celebrate next year, and hopefully everybody can get together. But we did have a good time, and it was fun, and it was nice to really connect and bond with my sisters, especially because we haven't seen each other in a while. And it was nice because everybody's working on their careers and building their family and having kids and getting married. It's just so amazing to be surrounded by young women who is powerful and wonderful and all that good stuff. I went to Jamaica for my birthday. I turned 25. It was definitely amazing. We kind of established our travel group, which is my best friend, my line sister Milan, and Tahani. Me and my line sister, we go back to college when we crossed in spring 19, which was amazing for us because we really grew up and really grew into who we were, and such an amazing thing because I don't think I would have been her friend if we wasn't both in the non-Greek and the Greek organization. Before I joined Alpha Kappa Alpha sorority, I was a part of Virtuous Elite, which is a non-Greek organization on campus, which was, I can say, the best thing I have ever did. We were founded by Jasmine Lavender, who is also an AKA. She has been a great role model in ways that she doesn't even know. Joining that organization and bonding with such an amazing group of women and the people that's in the organization how they took the time to work with me, to be there for me. And it was just the love and the genuineness that I felt around these women. And just to be a part of such an elite set of women is amazing. And that's how I kind of bonded with my line sister, Milan, and we kind of just hit it off from there, and we've been close ever since. We did kind of go through a rocky patch where we wasn't friends for a while, or like we wasn't necessarily not friends, but we wasn't as close sisters. I was in a relationship that kind of just took me away from the people that were in my life. I met Tahani on my best friend's birthday trip. We went to Las Vegas in October last year. It was amazing. It was so much fun. It was a great opportunity to just let go and just have a good time with a bunch of girls who cares, who is willing to have a good time, and just drama free, no negativity. So when I met Tahani, she was amazing. She was quiet, but her energy was brilliant. Her energy was soft. It was real. It was loving. It was caring. It was warm. So it was very welcoming, and that's how we kind of clicked it off. And she had got invited onto my Jamaican trip, and of course my best friend Tamara, we've been best friends since middle school, which was a long time, and she has been my heart, my soul since. And let's say she keeps it real, because my girl is bougie and she doesn't play, okay? But yeah, basically the past few months I spent time learning about who I am, what I want, what I need, what I don't need, what makes me uncomfortable, what makes me feel good, you know? I had stopped putting myself in situations where I would be uncomfortable. I would feel like there's weird energy. I couldn't be myself. I would be walking on eggshells. And I just kind of had to remove myself from that. It was times where I was thinking about other people's feelings and nobody was even considering mine. And it's like I'm always made out to be the bad person. And that's okay, because I'm going to always stick up for myself. I'm going to speak my mind. I'm going to say how I feel. And I feel like I'm standing more firm, and I'm removing those who isn't good for me, good for my soul. And if I don't like who I am when I'm around you, then I don't want to be around you. And if I can see that you're still stuck in your same ways and you're not willing to grow, I can't be around you, because you're a reflection of me. And sometimes it's easier to pick up habits of other people. I had to learn to surround myself with people with like-minded goals like me, people who want the same things as me, people who pour into me as much as I pour into them, people who genuinely love me, people who's not jealous of me, people who wants to see me succeed and want what's best for me. So these past few months, I've had to cut people out my life. I've learned to accept that I'm going to be alone on my journey. Once I accepted the fact that I was going to be alone on my journey, that's when I became more okay. Because I know when I am a problem, or I know my toxicness and my toxic traits. Like, I know the bad things about me, like the things that I'm very stubborn, for one. Like, for example, I'm very stubborn. I'm very in my way. Like, once my mind is made up, that's it. There's no changing my mind. But once I learned those things about me, and okay, this is a problem, it's something I can work with, it's something I can fix, you know? But I just can't, keep allowing myself to be sustained by my environment. Like, it's more to me than just what is around me. And I know that. And I can't just keep putting myself in situations where I know I don't belong, or where I know I don't need to be, if that makes sense. And I really just had to listen to my intuition. I had to just let go and listen to my intuition. So this year, I've learned more about who I am and what's good for me and what makes me happy. And it's okay to be selfish. Because believe it or not, people are selfish. And I have the tendency to feel guilty about doing what's best for me, saying no. So yeah, 2023 recap. Like, I had a good year so far. I had fun. I've been enjoying my friends. I've been enjoying my family. I've been learning about me, what makes me happy, what is good for my soul, what is good for my energy. Like, I'm falling in love with me. I'm falling in love with who I am. I'm falling in love with who I'm striving to be. I am constantly working and changing myself. I am not done. This is just the beginning, okay? So, moving on. What is my expectations for the last few months of 2023? So, my expectations for the last few months of 2023. Okay, so right now it's August and I weigh 150 pounds. I know for a fact that I want to gain 10 pounds. I want to be 160. But with that 160, I need to work out and be consistent in the gym. So when I'm not able to make the gym, I'm going to be doing workouts in my room. I'm going to be recording them. I'm going to show you guys the before, the after. I'm going to be writing in my journal everything I did, every workout I did, everything I ate, everything, to show you guys like what I'm doing to really transform my body into this body goal that I have in my head. Which is, I don't know, I kind of want this body goal. Once I get it, you'll see it. But anyways, yeah. I want to continue to grow, to evolve, really work on myself. I'm thinking, let's heal. Like, I'm thinking, let's heal. Because what's been going through my mind lately, are you willing to give up your old life for a chance at your new life? So, am I willing to let go of my old life for a chance at my new life? That is the number one thing that's just running through my head. And it's scary because, like, am I really willing? Like, I want this. I know for a fact there's one thing that I want more than anything in this world. More than anything in this world. One thing. And if I can give up my old life to get a chance at this one thing, habits, ways, all that, I would do it. It'll be gone. Because this one thing is something that I want with my heart. I know that it's something that God has for me. The question is, if I want it bad enough, why am I not doing it? This is the puzzle. This is the puzzle. I know what I need to do, but I'm not doing what I need to do what, like, I'm holding myself back. But am I? Or am I on this path? Am I doing what God is telling me to do? Am I doing exactly what I need to do to get to where I want to be? Because I am involved in a lot of things. But I'm focused in a way that I know exactly what I want. And I know that nothing I do is for nothing. It benefits something in my life in some way. The job I have, healthcare. The career I want to have, a nurse. My dreams, my heart, my passion, acting. What God has for me, acting. What do? Background work. I do everything I need to do to get to where I need to be. Everything I do is not pointless. I want acting, so I do background work. I want Tyler Perry to be my mentor. So I'm constantly working with him, working at any opportunity to get to be in that environment to learn. It's just steps, and I'm patiently waiting. I want to launch my business officially. Keep changing my mind. I keep changing everything around. I feel like the more I grow, the more I change, and you tell based off the changes I made through my designs over the years. Like I got everything, products, everything. It's just I haven't put it out there yet. And this year, before the year is over with, my goal is to really get my business growing, to get my business out there the way I need it to be out there. And there's a lot of steps that I need to take, and there's a lot of work I need to do. But I feel like once I get into it, and once I get involved into it, and I put in my energy like I need to, it's going to work. It's going to be amazing. Because this business, I feel like, it's a reflection of who I am. It's a reflection of me. So, yeah. Build a closer relationship with God. That's the overall thing is. And I've been working consistently on that. I have not been the way I could be, the way I want to be, the way I need to be, but I'm working on it. And the goal is to just continue to get that relationship, just get closer and closer. Because I'm realizing it's not going to be easy, but he's my father, and he's never going to abandon me. He's never going to leave me. I'm not alone. I have him, and he believes in me in ways that nobody does. And I feel like if I keep on the path that he has for me, and I keep going towards him, and I keep reaching, we're going to get there. And I have complete faith in God, and I just want to get that closer relationship with him. And I do feel like I self-sabotage in my head, and that is a problem, and I'm working on that. So yeah, I want a closer relationship with God. I definitely want to pass all my classes this semester while maintaining my job. That's a goal for August. Not a goal for August, but a goal for these last few months of the years, which is stressing me because, yeah, there's an issue, but I'll figure it out. This year, I really want to establish my content more, grow my content, take more pictures, do more videos. I'm very creative with writing scenes and things like that, and I just want to create a scene, work on some acting exercises, and get into all that, because the number one thing, you know, I mentioned earlier is that I didn't really say, but it's acting. Like, I love it so much. I'm so good at it, and it's like, it's my heart. Like, I know it's something God has for me. And I just really want to give you guys more insight on how I do what I do. The joy I have when I model, when I'm behind a camera, how I'm shy, but I come alive. When I walk, it's flowy, it's free, it's exonerating. I need to start waking up at 5 a.m. in the morning. I need to start journaling more. I do have my journal. I need to just make sure that I write every night. I write every morning. I write during the day. And I clear my head, because when I tell you it's so busy up there, it's crazy. Yeah, it's so much that I just want to discuss and to share with you guys. I just want to finish my year off with completing my goals, doing everything I need to do to succeed, do everything I need to do to become who I need to become, and really work on myself. Okay, so let's talk about dating in 2023. Like, I chose this topic because I'm kind of struggling right now with dating in this generation. Right now in the dating world isn't what I was kind of raised to expect or deal with. You got men out here that's insecure, they gaslight women, they lie, they disrespectful, they rude, they don't want nothing, they don't want to work, they don't want to be a man, they don't want to be honest, they lie so freaking much about little things. I dislike men that don't take care of their kids. Like, you have a kid, but you out here treating a woman, but you're not taking care of your kid. Like, you finna take a woman shopping, but your kid don't have school clothes. Like, you posting all this stuff, but you're not seeing your baby. Why you're not posting your baby? Like, as a dad, I feel like, and as a man, you need to be involved in your kid's life. And that's just a big turn off for me. And I just feel like women who deal with men who don't take care of their kids says a lot about you as a woman. And it says a lot about your character. It's like everybody in this generation is kind of like temporary. Like, everything is kind of pointless. Nobody's long term, you know. I believe in fairy tales. Like, I believe in falling in love, going on dates, being courted. Like, and I'm not saying women is a walk in the park. Like, we're not perfect either. Like, we're a whole problem, to be honest. We worse than men. But men, they hold a higher standard, I would think. But when I'm dealing with a person, I'm looking more into how you are mentally, emotionally, physically. Like, I believe in soul ties, and I believe in energy, and I believe if we're hanging out and we're being around each other, it's gonna rub off on me. You're gonna affect me in some kind of way. And I just want to make sure that the person I'm around or the person that I'm with is someone I can learn from, someone who can teach me something, someone who appreciates my time, who values my time. I look at how that person treats me. Do they want to spend time with me? Do they check on my well-being? Do they want to get to know me? Do they want to learn me? Do they want to go out and have fun? Do they want to go on dates? Do they just want to chill in the house? Like, how does this person talk to me? Do this person answer my phone calls? Does this person text back at a good time? Does this person reassure me? Because I feel like that's important. Being reassured is so important. But I do understand that if you're busy, like, I understand business first. Like, I understand, but communicate with me. Let me know that, hey, oh, I've been busy all day, or hey, I got this to do today, but just know I'm thinking about you. You know, little stuff like that. Check in. Let me know. Like, let me know that you care. Don't assume that I just know you care. Like, show me that you care, you know? I look at a person's character, their personality, their values, their communication skills, your tone. Like, I pay attention to basically little stuff. Like, are you respectful? Like, it's just tiny. Like, I want to know about your character. What do you believe in? Do you believe in divorce? I just want to know, like, do you lie a lot? Are you manipulative? Are you passive aggressive? Are you aggressive? Are you an angry person? Are you a happy person? Like, I want to know who you are in different seasons, but I also want to know the real you. I want you to be able to be comfortable enough with me to allow me in. You feel me? You know, like I said, is this person honest? Is this person loyal? I look for someone who is family oriented, that loves being around family, that loves their mom, that loves their dad, that has a good relationship with their mom, that has a great relationship with their father, that loves their grandmother, loves their grandpa. I want to have a person, and I pay attention to see if this person know what they want. They have a clear goal They know what they need, they know what they want, they know what they don't like, they know what they're gonna tolerate, what they're not gonna tolerate. I like knowing that a person know exactly what they have going on. I like to know that a person know, I don't like this. I'm not gonna tolerate it. Like, and they speak up about it. They don't just keep it in and keep it to themselves. They speak up about how they feel and what's bothering them and what's affecting them. They let you know. They allow you to be in. Now let's get into the tea. So let's talk about having a travel group. It is so important to just make sure with having a travel group that you have women around you that is positive, full of good energy, full of vibes. They understand how you feel, good energy, want to have fun, know what to be expected out of a trip. People who is considerate, that is kind, trustworthy, and people who is safe. There's so many complications with travel groups. Communication is a big deal, knowing that we all need to stick together, knowing that we is going on a trip, that things might be expensive, to make sure that you have the money, that you have the coins, that you consider other people, that you consider, you know, hey, I paid this time, you pay this time, and it's also things to consider with having a travel group is that you have different attitudes, different personalities, and people just need to have respect for one another and just make sure that you clean up behind yourself and you're just very respectful. But I'm going to get more into having a travel group in a few, but my travel group is amazing. I definitely love my girls, Tahani, Tamara, and Milan. I talked about them briefly earlier, but it's just very important, you know, to have a good travel group, to have people around you that know how to have fun. Like my travel, amazing, loving women. We're sweet to each other. We're honest with each other. And I mean, we have our moments, but yeah. What it takes to be a baddie. I feel like being a baddie is more than just what's on the outside. Like being a baddie is about what's in the inside. It's about how you feel emotionally, how you look physically, how you feel mentally, how you are mentally, how you are health wise. Being a baddie is about not only looking good on the outside, but looking good on the inside. You get my drift? Like, so that means going to your family physician every 3 months, every 1 month, every 6 months, every 1 year. Just go to your primary physician. Being a baddie means taking care of your health. That means you need to go see your primary physician. Go see your primary doctor. Get checked up. Get your labs strong. Check on your blood. Check on your lipids, your A1C. Check on your medical health. As women, especially Black women, we need to constantly check on ourselves and make sure that we are healthy, that there are no blood clots, that there are no abnormalities. Make sure there are no issues. Make sure that you're okay, that you're healthy, that your iron is good, that you don't need no B12, that your vitamin D is good. It's important to make sure that you don't need any extra supplements in your diet. It's important to make sure that you're eating healthy. So you need to check with your primary physician, check up with your primary doctor, make sure you're healthy. Because being a baddie is more than just looks on the outside. It's about your health on the inside. It's making sure that you go to your yearly checkup. It's making sure that you get tested after every sexual partner. Being a baddie is so much more to it. As women, as young women, we think we're invincible. We're not invincible. We're not. We need to check on our health. We need to go get our yearly. You know, it's not normal to have bad periods or to have long periods. It's not normal. You need to make sure you're taking your vitamins, making sure you're doing everything that you need to do to make sure your health is good. If you got mental issues, if you struggle with being happy, if you struggle with being depressed and you're not feeling like yourself, go see a therapist. Talk to your family. Read books. Journal. Work on your self-health. Work on your self-care. Dedicate your time to working on you, working on your issues, being selfish for an hour or two. To just say, hey, I'm not happy. I feel this way because of this. I feel like I need to be here. Take some time to really work on your mental health because that is important. As a baddie, you have to be mentally right. You have to be physically right. You have to be healthy. You have to be able to live up to the standard because it's more to it than just being a baddie on the outside. You have to be everything on the inside as well. So make sure that you do everything you need to do. Drink your water. Wash your face. Exfoliate. Work out. Do those squats. Do what you need to do to be where you need to be. A baddie is one thing, but you gotta step it up. But yeah, this is just a little, let's talk about it, girl talk, okay? Stay tuned for more. But now I wanna talk about being a baddie. And when I say a baddie, I'm not talking about a baddie on the outside. I'm talking about being a baddie on the inside. Having a beautiful soul, having beautiful energy, being healthy, going to the doctor, checking on your mental health, going to see a therapist, writing down in your journal, doing all those good stuff to make sure that you are living a healthy, fulfilling life. Okay? As a 25-year-old, it's a struggle. I'm balanced, but I'm not balanced. But I'm getting there. And I feel like it's very important, especially the things that I see going on in my life, around my life, the things that's going on in the world. I just feel like I am a baddie, but in order to be a complete baddie, there are some things that you need to do. Number one, I feel like this is so important. As a female, as a young woman, it is so important to make sure that you check up with your primary physician. Your primary physician. That is your primary doctor. You need to check up with them, talk with them, let them know, hey, I've been having some cramps and I know it's been going on for a long period of time. It comes and it goes. Talk with them. Let them know. Let them draw your blood. Let them run labs on you. Let them test you and make sure that you are healthy, to make sure that you don't need to be taking extra vitamins, extra supplements that can contribute to your health, because as young people, we are not invincible. We are prone to blood clots. We are prone to heart attacks. We are prone to diseases, infections. Like, we are prone to different things, and it's important as women to really get checked out. It's important, number two, to go to your yearly doctor. As women, we need to go get checked out by the OBGYN and make sure that not only are we STD free, that there are no issues down there, no abnormalities down there, no issues down there. As women, it's very important that we do get checked, and to just make sure that you don't need to be on birth control, or to just figure out other alternatives to having a better period, or safer sex, or the different kind of birth controls. It's just very important to just follow up about your health physically. Next, it's important to just focus on yourself mentally, emotionally. We're gonna draw these in together. Mentally and emotionally together, because they fall hand in hand. You need to be mentally stable. You need to be mentally capable. You need to address issues that's deep down inside that you don't want to address, but you know you need to address, it is okay to talk with a therapist. Nowadays, we got therapists online. We got therapists 24/8. Like, even if you don't have nothing to say, like, it's okay to just have someone to be there for you, to talk with you, to work through those childhood traumas, or to work with short-term trauma, long-term trauma. It's important to just know that you got somebody that you can talk to, that understands you, who want to understand you, who want to help you, who want to see you be a better person, who actually cares about your mental health and how you feel, especially if you're depressed all the time, or if you can't get out of bed, or if you're just not feeling like yourself. You know, sometimes it takes another person to kind of just come in and say, hey, maybe you need to do this. Well, hey, have you thought about writing it down, journaling? Have you thought about working out to help with this? Like, if you have anxiety, have you thought about trying this medication or doing this treatment? So it's just very important to just think about those things and to speak your mind, to voice your opinion. It is a lot to being a baddie, but I do feel like checking on your health, checking on your mental state, your emotional state, and just making sure that everything on the inside is good so that you can move on to the outside. And for the outside, simple things to changing minor things that might be going on in your head. Like, right now, I don't feel like I'm my ideal body weight or my ideal body goal. So I want to gain 10 pounds because right now I'm at 150. So I do want to get to 160, but I want to work out as well. But that's something I can work on. It's something I see. It's something I don't like. So it's something I can fix. I just got to make sure that I'm disciplined and consistent while working on that goal. Clear skin, no caffeine. I love Dr. Pepper. I love Dr. Pepper. I love it. But if I want clear skin, I got to increase my water intake as much as I'm increasing my Dr. Pepper intake. Making sure I wash my face, brush my teeth, do my lip scrubs, listen to music, dance, like let go, let loose. That is all a part of being a baddie, like, and just having that positive energy. Like, when I walk in a room, I walk in with love. I walk in with my heart full. I love everybody when I walk in the room. I don't care who you are. I just want to give off good love, good energy, positiveness, and good vibes because that's who I am. And once I started to just embrace who I am and just let go of the idea of having to be a hard body all the time, I became better because I didn't have to surround myself, number one, with people who made me feel that way, to where I have to be a hard body. Like, no. Number two, I started to embrace who I was, who I am. I am JaKaria Hamilton. I am beautiful, I am blessed, wonderfully made. Like, yeah. But anyways, thank you guys. Thank you, YouTube, for tuning in. Please click the link, like, subscribe, and comment, and let me know what you guys think. And I got more videos coming for you.